Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and I've got a very intriguing video for you guys today. We're going to be running a World Cup simulation where we'll be finding out what FIFA 18 thinks about Argentina's World Cup chances. So we're going to be simulating the World Cup 10 times with Argentina to see how they perform. We're going to track their stats, where they finish, and also who's their top goal scorer. So this could definitely give us a bit of an accurate representation of where Argentina will finish in the World Cup. Obviously it's FIFA, so I'm not that sure about the accuracy, but it'll be fun to see what FIFA 18 thinks about Argentina's World Cup chances. So if you like the concept and want me to do this with other teams, let me know in the comment section, drop a like as well, and if you're new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 18 World Cup related content. Let's just begin our first World Cup simulation, and I'm going with the team Argentina have decided to play against Iceland. So that's the lineup I've decided to use for this World Cup run, our first simulation, and it actually works well. In the first game against Iceland in the group stages, we beat Iceland 4-1. Messi with a brace and Aguero with a brace as well, but unfortunately we lose to Croatia as Perisic scores. So not really the best of starts to our World Cup campaign, because now we're in a must-win situation against Nigeria. But the likes of Di Maria and Messi step up and we do beat Nigeria, so we will be getting out of the group stages in our first World Cup sim. Let's find out who we'll be facing. So first of all, in the group we do finish second. Croatia topped the group with 9 points. That is something I do not think will happen in real life, but well, according to FIFA it is a possibility. Argentina now second. Let's find out who we will be facing, and it is gonna be a tough team. So in our first World Cup sim, round of 16, we have been drawn against France. Now France are an unbelievable team and we know the kind of talent they have, so I'm not really expecting much from this game. And there you go, Messi actually gets a red card. What are the odds of that? He got a red card for Argentina on his debut, I think, and after that he hasn't received a red card in his career. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there you go, France knock out Argentina. So in our first World Cup simulation, Argentina get knocked out in the round of 16. Messi did score the most goals for Argentina in this tournament, so I've got a neat little graphic for you guys to help keep track of our attempts and the position where we finish and who finishes top scorer for us. So first attempt, we get knocked out in the round of 16, but of course Messi finishes top scorer. Let's get into our second simulation. Now I've made a few changes to the lineup. This time I'm going with a more attacking lineup. 4-3-3 attack. Dybala gets into the team. I'm not sure how many games is he going to get in the World Cup in real life, but we're going to see what kind of an impact Dybala could have on this team. Also Banega in midfield is another interesting one. Well, Iceland do get beaten pretty easily in this simulation. Our second sim, Biglia, Di Maria with a brace, and Salvio comes off the bench to score the fourth, which gives us a 4-0 win against Iceland. Moving on against Croatia, there you go, Messi missed a penalty, but we do win 2-0 goals from Di Maria and Gonzalo Higuain. One thing I'll say now itself, Messi missed a ton of penalties in these simulations, man. I've run 10 of these simulations and he's at least missed like 5 or 6, which is crazy. He doesn't miss that many penalties, but regardless, Argentina do beat Nigeria, which means so far this is our most successful World Cup run because we finished top of the group. 3 games played, 3 wins, 9 points. So second simulation going pretty well. Croatia finished second, which is great for us. And of course, because France topped their group, which means we will be drawn against Denmark in the round of 16. And I'm looking forward to this simulation because I feel we've now got a decent chance of progressing into the latter stages of the World Cup. Obviously, if we do get past Denmark, we will face Spain. But guess what? Denmark knock us out of the World Cup. Argentina gets knocked out in the round of 16 once again. FIFA think Argentina has a high chance of getting knocked out in the round of 16. I do not believe that, but oh well, it's FIFA, you can't really complain, I guess. But regardless, Di Maria this time was the hero for Argentina. 4 goals scored, a couple of assists. So here's the stats now. You guys can have a look now. 2 attempts done. Both we finished in the round of 16. So Argentina not really been the lucky team so far. We're gonna now of course get into our third simulation and see how we can do. I've again changed the team because, well, we need to do something. This time I've brought in Gonzalo Higuain, and I'm just looking not to get knocked out in the round of 16 because it's getting pretty annoying, you know. And I've changed the team a bit. I've brought off Dybala to bring in a bit of a more defensive structure. Banega comes in. It works well for us, I guess, in the first game as Biglia and Salvio score. I mean, we've beaten Iceland every single time in these 3 simulations, which is great to see. Hopefully Argentina will beat Iceland in real life as well. But again, Croatia is a team that beats us way too many times than I'd expect. I mean, it's weird seeing that. And there you go, Messi missed a penalty again. Hopefully he does not miss that many amount of penalties in the World Cup in real life. That will be tragic, but Messi's goal does help Argentina get past Nigeria. So the 3 times we've done this, of course, Argentina simulation, we've got out of the group stage every single time. Sometimes finishing second, sometimes finishing first. This time we both had 6 points, but goal difference was on Croatia's side, and hence, of course, they went through first. But there you go, we drew Denmark, and guess what? We got knocked out by Denmark after extra time. So 3 simulations done, and we've actually been knocked out all 3 times in the round of 16. Messi again this time, top scorer for Argentina, but of course shared with Salvio and Biglia. We're still gonna give it to Messi. So 3 attempts in. It's fairly disappointing, you know, being knocked out in the round of 16. But anyways, for our 4th simulation, I've again made changes to, of course, the squad. And as you can see, it is now a 4-2-3-1 wide formation, just to see if a different formation can lead to better results. Now, from now on in this simulation video, I'm going to be just showing you guys results after the group stages, alright, just to keep the pace of the video quick. Also, in our 4th simulation, we do manage to get out of the group stage. We finished second, we beat Iceland 2-0. We lose to Croatia, but we do beat Nigeria 2-1. A similar scenario happened in one of the previous World Cup simulations. We've drawn France again, which means we are probably going to get knocked out because it's happened before. But guess what? This time, Di Maria steps up and in the 30th minute he scores, which means we do get out of the round of 16 and into the quarterfinals. This is the furthest we've gone in this Argentina World Cup simulation. So I'm eager to see how far can we go, but it could all end here because now we've drawn Spain. And we know how tough Spain are. So if we can get past Spain, that would be just brilliant. And well, there you go. Spain do knock us out of the World Cup in the quarterfinals. Messi does score, but David Silva's brace does get us out of the World Cup. But not bad, guys. We're making improvements slowly but surely. Messi finishes as Argentina's top scorer for the 3rd time in the 4 simulations. And these are all the stats for the 4 simulations that we've done. 4 attempts, round of 16 3 times, and quarterfinals once. Messi, Di Maria, Messi, Messi. That's how things have gone so far. Now on to our 5th sim, and for this one I'm just going like all out attack because I'm playing Aguero, Higuain, Dybala and Messi. I just want to see what if we just put in all the crazy attackers Argentina have into one squad and just see how they perform. And well, I'm not really surprised by the results. Argentina get grouped if they play the likes of Higuain, Aguero, Dybala, Messi all together because there's just too much in the attack and all those players don't track back as well. So no surprises at all. Messi, Aguero, Dybala with 1 goal apiece. We'll again give this to Messi because why not? So top scorer again, Messi with 1 goal. But terrible again to get grouped in the World Cup. But it was coming, you know. If you try a 4-2-2 formation with all your attackers, that's exactly what's going to happen. So we're going to try something different for the 6th simulation. I'm just eager to see if Argentina can get to the latter stages and then just see what happens. So for this one, I'm going with a formation that Argentina are using in a real life, a 4-2-2-3-1 with Messi in cam. They, I think, have Meza as their right man, but for this video, let's just try Dybala out there. And I'm also playing Rojo at left back because maybe putting in higher rated players will help us in this simulation. So far in the group stages, it's worked because we've finished first in the group with 7 points, unbeaten so far in the World Cup. We only drew against Croatia 1-1, and I've struggled against Croatia in this simulation. They're a very good team. So we've drawn Denmark, a team that's knocked us twice now in these simulations. So I'm just hoping we can get past them for once, and this time it does work out well. Di Maria and Aguero, and tell you what, Aguero in this sim, in the 6th sim I believe of the World Cup with Argentina, has been balling out for us. So finally we do something in the World Cup. We knock out Denmark in the round of 16, moving on to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. we get to the semi-finals as we knock out Portugal 4-3 on penalties. Eder, the man who scored the goal for Portugal in the Euros, scores again for Portugal, but this time Argentina on pens. They couldn't keep up Portugal. So moving on now to the semi-finals of the World Cup, and this is it, guys. We've now got an actual chance of winning the World Cup in this simulation for the first time, as Argentina knock out Belgium 5-4. Messi and Di Maria both score in this one. Lukaku scored early on, Messi equalized and then on. But now in our 6th simulation, we finally reached the final. This is the best we've done so far in these simulations, and this is a chance for us to win the World Cup with Argentina. So let's simulate this game against Brazil and see how things go. Alright, so Messi has scored the first goal with a penalty. Neymar equalizes in the 25th minute. Good to see Messi score in a World Cup final. Likewise with Neymar. Half time now, still 1-0. Come on, can someone score and change the game? Aguero scores in the 57th minute. 2-1 advantage to Argentina. Ansaldi picks up an injury. Can we succeed in this simulation with Argentina to win the World Cup? Yes, we can. So in our 6th sim, we do get a World Cup win. Sergio Aguero wins the Golden Ball, and coincidentally, he scored the most goals for Argentina in the World Cup with 5 goals. So that's very impressive. Only one Argentina player in the team of the competition, which is very weird. But anyways, look at these stats now. 6 attempts in the World Cup with Argentina. We've now got 1 win, which I think is great. 4 times Messi's been the top scorer, but when we won the World Cup with Argentina, it's been Aguero who has scored the most goals. So moving on now into our 7th sim. Now for the rest of the simulations, I'm going to be just using the same team I used for that World Cup win because it's worked. So I want to see how many wins can I rack up with that side. Obviously, it's random. It's a simulation, so we could lose a few times as well. It all depends on odds and all. So let's just see what happens. So we've topped the group once again. And this time in, of course, the round of 16, we do get past Denmark once again. Rojo and Paulo Dybala are getting the job done for us. Dybala with a brace. He's taking pens now for Argentina. That is a bit weird. I think because Messi was subbed off for Banega, which again is weird. But this time we get knocked out by Ronaldo's Portugal. So Argentina get to the quarterfinals in another of our sims, so which is interesting. But I found it weird that in one simulation we won the World Cup, and in the other one we got knocked out in the quarterfinal. Just shows how random it is. And as you can see, 7 sims down the line, we have now got ourselves just 1 win, 2 quarterfinal finishes. I'm eager to see if we can get to the finals or even the semi-finals on a regular basis in these remaining simulations. So moving on now to our 8th sim. We've of course gotten past the group stages as we've always done apart from that one time. And we get knocked out by France this time, so that is not really good. I think France, we've only gotten past them once, which just shows how difficult it will be for even Argentina in real life to get past France. Griezmann scores for them. Messi also scored, and this time Messi scored 3 to become top scorer for Argentina in this World Cup run. But round of 16 seems to be the most popular destination for Argentina to get knocked out of the World Cup, as they've been 4 times in the round of 16, twice in the quarterfinals, which is very interesting. Moving on now to our 9th sim, just a couple more simulations left and we can draw conclusions then on. We do of course finish the group with 9 points in our 9th sim, which is obviously great. So I think I found the perfect balance on FIFA to get, you know, the perfect outcome with these Argentina simulations, having Dybala, Messi and all in the team in a 4-2-3-1 formation. So in our 9th sim, we again get past the group stages, but this time we've again drawn France, which is just not good because France are so good in this game, but we somehow get past them. Messi and Sergio Aguero getting the job done for us, which means we are now in, of course, the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Now into the quarterfinals, we actually get past Spain, which is unbelievable. Di Maria with the brace and Aguero with the goal. One thing I've noticed, when Di Maria and Aguero perform, Argentina does a lot better in the World Cup simulations. There you go. Messi, Mascherano getting the goals, and on penalties, Argentina get past Germany as well in our 9th sim. Could we be getting our 2nd World Cup win in these 10 simulations, as Portugal finished 4th, Germany finished of course, third. But it seems like Brazil are the team that almost always gets their way to the World Cup final, which is very interesting. In this simulation, it's been again Aguero and even Messi have been playing well, but Aguero definitely looking like the man to get the golden boot. But Brazil do kick us out of the World Cup and are crowned champions. They take revenge on that previous sim that we did against them and we won. So in 9 simulations so far, we've won it once, we've reached the final once, which is impressive, quarterfinals twice, and round of 16 4 freaking times. Not bad at all, but still a bit disappointing and underwhelming. But this Argentina side isn't that great. So in our final sim, I'm hoping we can maybe get our way to, you know, of course, the World Cup finals once again and try and win it. We do get past Denmark, which is good in the round of 16. Group stages was pretty easy. We got past, I think we finished first in the group stages in this simulation. So anyways, that's great. But now we've drawn Russia, which is interesting. This is the first time I've drawn Russia. And this is the first time I'm seeing these kind of teams coming up against Argentina in the World Cup, which is very, very interesting indeed. Because normally I just see France, I see Portugal and all, but this time I'm seeing Russia. Argentina do get past Russia with goals from Otamendi and Rojo. That's a bit weird, as Argentina beat them 2-1. But in the, of course, semi-finals, Argentina do get kicked out by Belgium, who scored a couple of goals. I don't know why Messi was brought off, but Dybala missed a pen. And of course, Belgium do get through. So that is it, guys, for the 10 World Cup simulations we've done with Argentina. And here are your results. So first one, round of 16. And of course, up to the third one, it was a round of 16 finish for Messi's Argentina. Then quarterfinals once. Then we got grouped because we tried something stupid. In our 6th attempt with Aguero carrying the team, Argentina managed to win the World Cup. Then another quarterfinal finish. And then another round of 16 finish. And then a finals and then a semi-final. So according to FIFA 18, these are the results Argentina will have in the World Cup, or these are the possible results. So Argentina, according to FIFA 18, have a 1 in 10 chance to win the World Cup, which is a very tough odd, but I can understand that. But that's basically it for today's video. You guys have just seen what FIFA 18 thinks about Argentina's World Cup chances. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just trying different stuff because, well, my FIFA 18 career mode series will begin next weekend, so I need stuff to upload for this week. So if you guys have enjoyed this, I can do it with another team, another test. It takes a lot of time recording these videos because simulating the World Cups take quite a bit of time. So let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to do this with another team. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys next time.